Is it on? Didn't hear it. Hey guys, how you guys doing? It's Frank. Welcome back. Saturday, how's you guys' weekend going so far? So, yeah, I was rather busy today. Just getting around to sit down and relax. And it is just after 9 o'clock. Yeah, so, and I got a bunch of my steps in, and I didn't even go walking, but I was outside most of the day. And here in Michigan, man, it was pretty hot. It was humid, and then it rained, and then it got real humid, although the temperature went down. But then it just skyrocketed right back up to like 86. It was like 88 or 9. I don't know, man. And then I thought it was going to stay down, but no. But, yeah, I started off in my garage and pretty much was there most of the day. Up and down ladders, reorganizing things, cleaning out stuff, just getting everything ready and moving around because I had that garage sale, and then still trying to work on some of my tools, but we'll probably do that last. But got everything off the floor again. But yeah, so I got these also for we'll see. All right, we do have plans for tomorrow to do more work. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. We'll wake up and see how we feel, but I feel pretty good. It was actually, I don't want to say ironic, or it was good actually, because I was just doing one thing, and I think I was actually downstairs too in the basement for a little bit, looking for some things. But as I'm doing one thing, it's like, oh yeah, this thing here, this thing here, this thing here. Kind of like what Raymond says, you kind of like, it's not exactly procrastinating though, but you always have so many of these projects, and it's like, oh, well, yeah, this and that. So, got another yellow thing off. But yeah, guys, that's all I did. I just got back from Menards. I got these, like, heavy-duty garden hose reels, and it's kind of like, those air compressor lines where it self reels up, and then it like pivots. So I got two, because I got two spigots. I got one that was like maybe like 50 feet. I'm gonna have that one in the one corner, and then over here on this corner, which is like where all my main hookup stuff is. I think I got like 130 foot. Yeah. And I gotta go into because I got brick on my house. It's a two-story like colonial essentially. The front's all brick, and then around the house it's all one-story brick. I don't know. I mean, it probably would have cost more to brick. I don't know. It would have been just nice to brick the whole darn thing, but yeah. So on the sides. So they recommended a 7/16 masonry bit. Well, I have a 3/8. And it did say you could use a 3/8, but it says they recommend that. So I went to Menards and went, oh yeah, I need this screw. Oh yeah, I need this. And I just saw like a couple other items. Oh yeah, I need they have milk there, right? And I think I needed some distilled water. It was like, okay, this, those little torque bit things, but it's actually, it's actually impact. So I don't know if you guys know about that. Maybe I'll show you that tomorrow. But, walked out and I think it was like $90. Some washer, like 2 packs of washers. And it was actually, what's funny is, I priced it out. Like, I bought some stuff at Home Depot like late last year, and I'm like, man, I went to Menards and I'm like, is it that cheap? And I'm like, man, I wish I would have bought it from Menards. So yeah, so at least for hardware, because I think I probably need to get more. We'll call it more inventory, more choice of 1/4-inch lag bolts and stuff. But anyway, yeah, so that, oh yeah, I also moved the cars around, and then I had to jump the damn HHR because I hadn't had it in a while. I was trying to charge the battery up, and I had it on there for like an hour. I couldn't even turn it over. So I had this little. It's actually a nice one. It's actually not that big of a battery. It looks like something you would use to charge your phone, right? But you can use it to jump your car. It was like I think I got it for like half off at Harbor Freight for like $60. So it's like normally 125 or something. So it started up with that thing just fine, and then I'm like, all right, well, it's funny because I hook it up before I turned it off, and it says, oh, it's battery full. Turn it right off, it's almost like it's dead. And if you guys don't recall some other video, I put a new battery in that thing in like January, something like that. I think in January. And it seemed like after that, it was fine. It did, So I don't know. We're gonna keep an eye on it. Now again, like I said, it's been sitting out there for more than a month. So the last time I jumped it, I didn't even really drive it that far. So yeah, it's still charging. It looks like it's only halfway. So I'll probably disconnect it and then tomorrow let it charge. I should have charged it earlier, but yeah, guys, I had a lot of fun doing that. I wasn't sure because sometimes I do this stuff and I get quote unquote bored or I don't want to do it. And I just kept going and going, this and that, and then I just kept going. I didn't rush myself at all, right? I was just like, okay, here, there, this. And I thought maybe one of my friends was going to give me a message, but he didn't. But it started raining because I think he wanted to come over and wash his car, and I think he was going to like show me how to do it or something. Because I got this one new tool. It's like a steamer, right? So I haven't busted it out of the box, so I wanted to do it. But he says he knows how to use the thing. I mean, I don't think it's that hard, but there might be like a way to do it more efficient. Sorry, guys. I'm just dying for water here. Yeah, and then this one person wanted their Pokemon cards like 2 days ago, and then they didn't show. This one lady wanted these shoes. I gave her a bunch of pictures because she said she wanted pictures. MIA. So, yeah, we'll get to some of the America First news. I mean, today's weekend, so I don't think there's a lot. There's a couple things here. Why did you move it? I know, guys, this thing. Yeah, so I saw this from the Washington Post, which I don't like the Washington Post, okay? It says Bondi fires 20 justice. Stop moving. It automatically moves. Why does it do that? 20 Justice Department employees involved in Trump prosecutions. Like, why wasn't that day one? Right? Like, why were they there? I don't know. The only thing I can think of is like maybe she had it day one, and I know like at General Motors or like a lot of companies, and I bet you the government's probably the worst, right? Where you can't fire them like right away. You could probably file paperwork and then like 3 months later. So I don't know if that's the case here. I just saw that headline and I thought that was, here's another one. Trump admin delivers final blow to USAID. That's from the Miami Herald, so it's not quite America First, but it's not libtard. What is that? Canine. Here we go. See a canine beagle's first day back at work after being assaulted by a traveler. Holy moly. Poor little puppy dog. Oh, no, wait. He's on the job type of dog, right? Aaron Judd. We don't care about... My Tigers are doing really good, by the way. So, yeah. I think there was like... where is it? Yeah, Donald Trump gives Pam Bondi verdict amid reports of clash with the FBI. So, it's still going on, guys. Trump says, I have full faith in Pam Bondi. I think he's just saying this stuff. I think he's trying to flesh out people. it's real annoying. Like I don't know why. I don't know why it has to go down this way. I tell you one thing, man. I'm not. I mean, I'm a patient person, but I mean, come on, guys. We don't have much time left. We got to get things squared away, and it's just, the longer this goes on, more people are gonna get upset, right? That's. I'm not worried for me. I'm worried about other people are gonna start throwing in the towel, or other people are gonna get more bold, and maybe he's doing that for that reason. I keep hearing rumblings, but I've been hearing it for a while about, like, the 10 days of darkness. Although we really can't lose power for 10 days. People, like millions of people, would die because of water and anyway. But some type of power outlet, or I think like some type of internet outage or something. There's always this talk about martial law, and it's like, if that's the case, you can't have general martial law. Typically, it's localized. You can't just do it across the country. I guess, unless we're invaded, and I don't know, maybe there's some crazy ass thing in the war manual that if you're under siege or something like that. I don't know, guys. Like, again, I don't know what to say. And then I think, I thought this was more funny America First News. It says Trump says he's considering revoking Rosie O'Donnell's citizenship, reenacting decades-long feud. It's actually funny because Rosie loved Donald Trump. I mean, that's the real irony in all this stuff, is all these leftists that say they hate him, they loved him. Whoopi Goldberg loved Donald Trump. Well, not no more. Yeah, well, she's part of that evil satanic, what's that pizza stuff, right? Yeah, what's this? Charges dropped against Utah doctor throwing away $28,000 in COVID vaccine doses. Yeah, come on, Utah. Unless they were federal doses, then that's not good. Trump rips so-called friends attacks on Bondi, tells MAGA to move on from Epstein. So that guys, that's what I'm talking about. That's USA Today, obviously. Yeah, I think Trump's trying to really. I know, guys. I'm pretty sure some people, and you may, it's okay if you disagree. I don't think he's on the list per se. He did know Epstein, but he didn't really go to those islands. Now, again, we could be wrong, but I don't think he indulged, if you know what I mean. I think he's doing this to, like, poke and prod everywhere. He's poking and prodding the bear called MAGA, that's for sure. He's really pushing it. But I think he's also pushing the left. Yeah, I know, right? Why? Because I think this is what the left wants to hear, right? The left wants to believe that Trump not only he's on the Epstein file, but he went to the island, and he's got, like, he's got a bunch of blackmail on him, right? A bunch of underage, you know what I mean? PDF files. So that's what the left wants. So if you think about it that way, if that's what the left wants, like, why would we want to think that? You know what I mean? I mean, speculation abounds, right? Yeah. What if he is? It plays right into the left. I don't know. Like I think I said a couple of days ago, buckle up. But yeah, this is the craziest ass week when it comes to this stuff here, right? But I'll tell you one thing. MAGA has not done anything. I'm not sure how much longer MAGA is going to sit on the sidelines here. But anyway, Oh, I hope Trump and the rest of that team, they start doing some stuff here, because this, they don't do anything, then that's just right. It's either one way or the other. This middle ground of just where it's at, I don't know. But anyway, when it comes to us, we just keep marching forward, right, fellas? Right? In the grand scheme of things, we can't control what that guy does, right? We can't control what Bondi does or doesn't do, what Cash and Dan Bondi. I heard it today, and now I can't. I can hear it in my head now, but I can't. I can't speak it. Sorry, guys. So with that said, I think we can wrap up here. Where are we at? Oh yeah, we're just under 16 minutes. So I'm trying to keep them. I don't want them super long, but I don't want them super short. So what do you guys think? Oh, it's pausing. It's pausing. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm trying to get into one of my little games here. It's called Mouse Hunt. It's actually kind of fun because you don't have to. You can play away from it, right? So it's not like you have to be there all the time. It's kind of cool. You can just like go in there, check on it, and you just hit your little. So it does automated hunts and stuff. Check it out. It's actually pretty. I think I've been playing it for a little bit over like 5 years, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, but I was in there, right, and then I don't know. It just went down, and then it was like pretending to because I always have it on one of my tabs in my computer, and it pretend like it didn't know me. Try to log in. Oh, sorry, and then I reset my password. And it says, oh, nope. And I'm like, what the heck? I don't know. So maybe it's working now, but then we got to get playing a little bit of my magic. I hadn't sat down to do that. And I don't know. I'm trying to also lose some weight. And I'm like starving again. I had dinner around, 6:30? So I'm hungry again. I don't get it. I didn't eat much earlier, and then I really didn't have much of a lunch, so I don't know. Maybe I'll break down and have a bag of popcorn or something. I don't know. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well and stay cool. It's like it's super duper humid. Oh yeah, sorry. Hey, so when I was going out in my garage, right? So I like cut the hell out of my ear. Yeah, I know. I have these metal shelves, right? Well, they're basically at this height. Well, they're like 2 feet, and I'm cleaning one of this big. I have a big metal stack, it's heavy duty industrial, shelving, right? It's like the big metal gondola, we don't fuck around. And I was bending down because I was putting. I have those two big, LP. For your grill, right? And I went down there and I just happened to catch it, and it's metal, right? And damn, man, there ain't much skin there, right? So yeah, I just put some tissue, had it in there. Well, I put a whole bunch of hydrogen peroxide and shoved it in there, and yeah, hydrogen peroxide for the win. So I can kind of feel it. So it's probably dried up blood a little bit, but. Yeah, for a second I thought I had to go get stitches or something. Oh shit. I'm Donald Trump, right? I got shot in the ear. Literally, guys, it's almost in the same place. So that's kind of cool if, that's my little sacrifice for for this war that we're in. I don't know. I'll leave you with this one here. It's a good Bible verse from Paul. I don't know if it's Ephesians. Homefront. You probably know what. I'm trying to remember. I know it's Paul, but I'll add just a little bit to it because I think he met. I think he wouldn't mind. We not only wrestle with flesh and blood, but against principalities and spiritual wickedness in high places. That is our fight. And it's not just physical, spiritual, and it's also, we have an internal war struggle within each one of us. So I know you will storm the beach. I know you will climb that cliff, and you will take the hill, if you will, and you'll be like the Marines on Mount Suribachi, raising the American flag for all to see. That'll be your own personal victory within. And we'll salute you. And with that, let's find that stop button. See you later. All right, bye.